casting of Mark Pellegrino for, who.
Right.
Yeah.
Can you talk a bit about that? As actually, if I can follow on, how much will we see Mark, and what sort of level will he be at in terms of how much we'll see him?
Currently, he's shooting episode 1, episode 3, and then we probably actually won't see him for a while. If you remember, the amount that we actually saw Willa wasn't all that often, because every time you bring in a bad guy, it becomes really challenging, especially if you want to create that bad guy as a truly formidable adversary.
Sure.
Because you can't meet up with the bad guy every week, get to know them, have them keep losing, have the bad guy keep losing, and then it starts to get goofy. And so he'll pop in, he'll make random appearances. And then in terms of Mark, it's actually funny because I know he's on Lost and he's badass as Jacob. I mean I watch Lost and he was in the running for Castiel. And it was, I only say this to pay credit to them both, which is it was between Misha and Mark, and they were both so excellent, and Misha squeaked by, but Misha just sort of, I'm kidding, it's a joke. Misha embodied the character, and he brought that sort of curiosity to it that was really sort of thrilling, that kind of sort of alien curiosity. And so, but we always loved Mark, and he was always in the back of our heads. And so when the part of Lucifer came up, we said we went right to Mark. He never even auditioned. We just made him an offer, and he took the part, and there you go. Are you okay?
I could have done Lucifer too.
Yeah.
Do you have another question?
Yeah, hi guys. Thanks for all the hard work to everybody from the cast and the crew. You're doing a great job out there. What I'd like to know is for Eric, Sarah, and Ben is
does not die, and it'll nose itself around. If that's a satisfactory response.
Yes.
Thank you.
No, thank you.
Hello, my name's Beryl, and I'm one of Misha's minions.
Let me interrupt. By applause, how many people in this room follow Misha's Twitters? Wow. Okay, sorry.
My question's actually for him as well. Based on your personal beliefs, how did you prepare for playing an angel, and kind of a morally gray one at that?
Well, I just set all of my personal beliefs aside. Actually, it's been a really interesting role to play. Eric, when I went in to audition, he said the first sort of bit of direction I got was he hasn't been walking amongst human beings for 2,000 years, so these humans are strange, somewhat alien beings to him, and he has a curiosity about humanity, and that's been a fascinating thing to explore, because the question that you're then forced to ask is, what does it mean to be a human? And not many roles allow you to explore that so in depth. So that was an answer that didn't really answer your question, but it seems substantive.
I'll take it. Yeah.
Thank you.
Hi, my question is for Kripke and the writers. I just wanted to know about the meta episode. What made you decide to do that?
Which was awesome.
Were you worried about poking such a vocal portion of the fandom? Was there anything that you thought too far?
No, we just love navel gazing. It was Nancy Weiner, who is our writer's assistant. It was her idea, totally. It didn't come from any of our heads. She showed up one day and wanted to do a Stranger Than Fiction episode in which Sam and Dean find out that they're characters in a book. And then we laughed and said, no, forget it, that's impossible. But it's just one of those stories that kept floating around, and then it was, and this is actually sort of how the writer process works, which is, so we have the idea and we kick it around and we say it's impossible and forget it, and then there's certain ideas you just can't shake. And then it was actually me going into Sarah's office and saying, yeah, but why is this guy writing this book? And is he one of the psychic kids? And I can't figure out why he would do it. And then she said, well, why don't you make him a prophet? Which was Sarah's idea. And see, it was my idea to drink. It's like, what's your idea, Eric? Drink. So, and then it all of a sudden kind of just snapped into focus because it tied into the mythology. But, you know, we have a lot of fun sort of being self-deprecating. I mean, I think we're aware of our faults and the seams in our bunny costume as much as anybody, you know. And so it's sort of fun to kind of poke fun at the show. And again, I have such a tempestuous, loving, conflicted relationship with the online fandom that I needed to, you know, I also sort of was attracted to the possibility to also just kind of poke a little loving, very loving fun. Please don't hurt me. And then it's just and then Chuck became so attractive that, you know, when Ben and I were breaking the season finale, you know, Ben said we got to bring back Chuck, and he flew right, you know, he flew seamlessly into the season opener, and on the board there's like more meta episodes on the way because we just had so much fun doing them that I think there'll be more.
Awesome. Thank you.
That's a good question.
In the new season, are we ever going to find out what happened to John after he escaped hell?
Jeffrey Dean Morgan is a huge star. Have you seen? Have you opened a paper recently? I mean, my God. It's all about scheduling. I'd love for him to do it, and I know he would love to do it too. But he is a busy and wonderful actor, and he's jumping from movie lead to movie lead. So you know those things are really hard to carve out some time to cruise on up to the Couve to shoot something. But I know the want is there on both sides. It's all about like logistics, and it's up to kind of people who wear suits. But I think we'd all love for it to happen if possible.
What about the mom, the boy's mom? We see her again?
Well, yeah, Samantha's awesome, and she is. I mean, she was just sort of in episode 21, so we did just see her.
Yeah.
I can say, I don't know if this is news or not, but Jessica's coming back. Adrienne Palicki, who hasn't been on the show since season 2, is coming back in episode 3, and she's coming back as Jessica, as Sam's girlfriend, and so that's really interesting to play scenes with the two of them.
Yeah, absolutely. You can't tell us anything more than she's back as Jessica.
She's back, and this time it's personal.
She's also a 25-foot long shark.
All right, thanks so much, folks, for coming out today. How about a big hand for the panel?
Thanks, guys. Thanks for watching.
Please stay in your seats for this really great gag reel. Thank you. We're also going to be down signing in the Warner Brothers booth from 1 to 2 today.
No, not at all.
And this is the scene after the panel.
Separate network altogether.
Oh, yeah.
Ghost Whisperer, I guess, doesn't hold the audience. Else that or they're all running for Torchwood right now.